So in this video, I will demonstrate how to compute the correlation coefficient first using a standard scientific calculator. And I do have videos that may match the calculator that you own that you can watch that will demonstrate how to compute the correlation coefficient using those specific calculators. The calculator I'm going to use for this demonstration is the TI-30XS. So to use a calculator in computing R, the whole point of this is to avoid having to use this long formula and having to perform all of these strenuous calculations. What we do is we take the data and we enter it into the calculator. So how I would input this data is I select the data button. I enter all the X values in the first column, all the Y values in the second column. So let me do that. First I'll enter the X values. So I'm just typing them in. And now I'm going to enter the Y values. Okay, once I've entered the values into the calculator, the next step is I select second and data, which activates the stat feature. And now I do not select one variable statistics. We're working with bivariate data, so we use our arrows to select two variable statistics. Press enter. The X data is listed in the first column, the Y data is in the second column. Go down to calculate, press enter, and then you just have to use your button to go down until you locate R. And here you can see they provide us with the sums of each column if you were doing this by longhand, and then we'll come back to these regression coefficients later. But for now we can see that R is negative 0.838. So that is R. So that's using the calculator. Now let's look at computing R using Excel. So I've copied the original data over onto an Excel spreadsheet. The function to compute R is this function here. It's called, you have to type in a separate cell, equals corral parentheses, and then you select the X values, comma, select the Y values, hit enter, and R is computed. So let me demonstrate how this is done. So I'm going to select this cell here. I type equals and I type in the function corral. And if you notice at the very bottom, Excel will help spell out that function for you to help to assist you get to the correct function. Then I type in parentheses and it says array number 1. So array number will be all the X values. Do not select the variable, just the numbers. Then we select the comma. Then we select the second array of numbers, which are the Y values. Close the parentheses and hit enter. And we can see that we rapidly compute R, and it matches the answer that we were able to compute on using the scientific calculator. So R is negative 0.838. I'm hoping this helps people avoid having to perform a lot of long, tedious calculations and just use technology to rapidly come up with the values for R. Thank you very much.